fight's not over.
Stop the fight!
People.
Everybody, I come here for everybody. Kill everybody. I'm the champ. I'm the king. Kill everybody. Ah!
All right, guys, welcome back to Broke Bets. Lane with you here. Also got my guy Carson on the other side here.
Yes, sir. We got some parlays rolling this week.
It's a parlay card, boys. I mean, it's favorites across the board, and larger favorites a lot that we're looking at here. But we got 5 bets for you guys. And let's start it off. I mean, I bet Elves Brener before that fight got canceled with Ribovics, and now that's over. So it's parlay time. We got first one, Eduarda Moura, Bonfim, Gabriel Bonfim, that is, and Almeida together. Eduarda Moura, this is a setup matchup. She's 5 inches taller. She's probably got 10 plus pounds on this girl, and she's a better grappler. We haven't seen much of the stand-up, but I still think Ruiz looks pretty horrible everywhere. So feel pretty confident in her, and I think most people do. Gabriel Bonfim next. We're going to sound like repeating here because we have him on some other stuff too. But Gabriel Bonfim, the younger fighter, the better grappler, the more dangerous striker, kind of just advantaged everywhere here. The only thing not would be cage time, and I don't feel too nervous about that. I feel like Gabriel will just go in there, kind of take down Dalby like he did with Trevin Giles, and if Dalby needs to work his way up to his feet, he'll get submitted via guillotine, rear naked choke, whatever it is, or I think Bonfim will just hold him down until he finds that submission. So also has the boxing to knock him out. And then Almeida, I mean, if Derrick Lewis wins this fight, I wouldn't say I would be completely surprised because he's a one-punch knockout guy, but like Almeida, this is a setup fight in Brazil. It'll end the night on a good night for everybody in Brazil, that is. There won't be like a riot or any shit. And Almeida will probably just take him down, submit him, and Derrick Lewis will get paid. So pay off that speeding ticket. But yeah, you got your parlay here. I know you can repeat ourselves somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, might sound like a broken record here. Moura, Fakhretdinov, and Almeida. I mean, Moura, you said it. She's 6 inches taller, 5 inches of reach, better grappler, far superior grappler, and should be able to take her down, either get a ground and pound or submit her. You're pretty confident in that one as well. I am as well. Fakhretdinov, better grappler here as well. And I mean, I know Zaleski dos Santos has really good takedown defense, but is it at the level of Fakhretdinov's? I mean, we'll see. I'm thinking no, but Fakhretdinov does have good stand-up as well. But I think threat of the takedown plays a factor, and being able to take him down will be...
One Brazilian's got to lose on this card, and I do feel like Zaleski dos Santos kind of falls under that.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like this fight should have been in Abu Dhabi just to play the crowd favorite for Fakhretdinov here in this matchup, but it is what it is. And then Almeida, I mean, you said it. They should be able to take down Lewis and submit him or ground and pound him.
Yeah. We'll obviously this trend's going to continue. Using Almeida again, we both have this parlay: Ismael Bonfim, Gabriel Bonfim, Almeida. To touch on Ismael Bonfim, the younger fighter, good boxer. The excuse I'll make for him in his last fight against a Benoit Saint-Denis is that he was the much smaller guy, and we have all seen how strong Benoit Saint-Denis is, so getting submitted and taken down by him wasn't too surprising, and Bonfim here, better striker, better grappler, better overall, and should control, and obviously the other two with it. I think that's money right there.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really know what Benoit Saint-Denis looked like in the lightweight division. But now we know, and that win for him against Bonfim, I mean, he just continues to rise up. Benoit does. Right. So that loss doesn't look too bad for Ismael, but this is a huge step down in competition.
Right.
Going from Benoit Saint-Denis to Vinc Pichel. I mean, this is a setup fight for him.
Continuing down further, Daniel Marcos, Fakhretdinov, Ismael Bonfim. Yeah, you kind of hit it with Fakhretdinov. I just like the pressure fighter here. It could be a really tough fight, but given the hype, the pressure, the grappling, and he had a great jab too when he fought Kevin Lee as well. Some basic technique that gets him a long way. So I like him too. And then Daniel Marcos. Victor Hugo just wasted too much energy on the Contender Series doing like wild actions, and Daniel Marcos is smart enough to know he just needs to keep his fight on the feet, touch and move. The scare would be that he's a Peruvian and Victor Hugo is a Brazilian, and crowd sways and cheers, but I think Victor Hugo's big actions don't look good, and I think overall the body language and shit will let the judges know that I think Marcos wins rounds 2 and 3. So yeah, any thoughts there?
Not really. I really like Marcos defensively as well. I think he does a good job of blocking most of the shots and doesn't take too much damage. I think he's a good defensive grappler as well, and he works the body as well too, which I really like.
Right. Prop bets. So before, I was debating this all week, putting Jailton Almeida for a finish for like 5 units, but the odds of a finish in this fight are like minus 1,800, so it turns out that, Jailton by finish is like minus 450, which is no shocker. I debated doing Jailton by finish in round 1 and then Jailton by finish in round 2, but I feel like every time I place bets like those, they don't hit, and it should, it really should, because he's won every fight in the first 2 rounds, and Derrick Lewis isn't a grappler, but I don't want to risk that. So, ending it off, doing Nascimento and Dante Mays over 1.5 rounds. They just don't have knockout power, these guys, and Dante Mays, shit show fights, and Nascimento will probably try to get this fight to the ground, and it could just be up on the cage for a while, but I do think it will go over 1.5 rounds. Dante's been over 1.5 a lot of times, and so is Nascimento. As for the main event, you did a little bit of cover here, you're right. Like Derrick Lewis comes out and he just swings bombs, that hits your under 1.5, and Jailton getting that finish in 1.5 rounds is like no shock at all. So, yeah, I feel like that parlay is just kind of tagging on Jailton pretty much and onto everything with a little safeguard.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I mean, I think Nascimento and Mays, I think be a lot of stalling in that against the cage and on the mat as well. So I definitely see that over 1.5, and then, Almeida, probably a teep kick or 2, and then right to the takedown.
Yeah, I mean, this card, we didn't really, I don't like doing all parlays. Fuck, I mean, I don't even like doing fighter parlays, like pairing all these guys together, but there's really not too many great options on this card. So, I mean, there might be some options to do some round betting with starting rounds this and not starting rounds that, but overall, I think it is kind of just one of those, to reference, it was like UFC London, the one where Aspinall and Curtis Blades fought, and then also the one where Aspinall and Volkov fought. It's like all the favorites won, and that seems to be where the money is here, so...
Yeah, definitely favoring most of the Brazilian fighters here. But yeah, except for Zaleski dos Santos against Fakhretdinov.
Right. Okay, guys. Stay tuned. UFC 295. We'll get that picks video out sometime after the event. Probably on Sunday. Probably won't rush it for Saturday night. So just look for that Sunday around noon. And anything else you got there, buddy?
Yeah, 295 is already here. I mean, feels like we just had a pay-per-view, and now we're already back to it. So, looking forward to it.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
I know. It doesn't matter, I'm from the trenches. I'm built like this. The old doubted me said I couldn't do it. The old said I couldn't do it. Look at me now. 11